All right, John H. Lilly of the Independence Patriots. Coach, I know, first of all, it was 28-27. Nicholas played really well. You cannot be happy with the way your team played, and there are a lot of circumstances around that. But your initial thoughts on the game?
Well, I want to tip my hat to Nicholas County. They played really good. They came out and they played really hard. Coach had them ready to play. And I think after playing two very, very emotional games for us, we came out flat and we came out down. But I'm going to say this. I've been the coach for 37 years. I've been a head coach for going on 31. I've never seen anything like I saw tonight. Never seen anything like it. And that's all I'm going to say, because I can't say anything because I'll get in trouble. But unbelievable. Unbelievable is all I can say. Every time, we got a big play, we got to hold. Every time that we got in a short yardage situation, we got to hold. It's just, unfortunate that we got to get better at not doing that. But, the whole year we played 7 games. I think we've had 4 holds all year, But, sometimes you have those nights. And I'm really disappointed in a lot of ways. But I am proud of our kids to battle through. Sometimes you got to win ugly, and it still counts. I told the team, whether you win or you win ugly or win pretty, it still counts as a win. So that gives us something to get to work on Monday, and we got to really brush up on some stuff.
Couple of guys for you tonight. It's senior night, and ironically, a couple of freshmen. Do you think you found something with Paxton Viars there in the backfield? I think he had over 150 yards rushing.
Yeah, we had a lot of kids out tonight. Key Lyman out for us. He got hurt in practice on Wednesday, and we're just so banged up and so beat up from the schedule that we played. At some point in time, it was bound to show. And I think it showed a little bit. I mean, I'm proud of Riddle. He played on one leg tonight. We had a couple guys try to play through some stuff, and but when you can get no momentum at all. I mean, the fans were dead, the crowd was dead, the atmosphere was dead because every single time, that something exciting would happen. All right, there's a delay. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
What about Paxton Viars? Like I said, 150 yards for fresh. Did you find something? I know he's listed quarterback, receiver.
I think what the problem hurt us last week is we lost Laxton on defense because he was playing so much offense, and that meant last week we played without 3 defensive starters against Princeton, and I thought it showed. This week we could get him back on offense. And if Paxton could give us some reps, then, we don't lose another guy on defense. And I thought he came in, he stepped up, and he did what we thought he could do. He's one of the hardest workers we have.
And in Viars, I mean, he's done it all year really for you. But, I mean, tonight really showed out there in the receiving game.
Yeah, he did. And he's getting better every week. And, we had a freshman start on the offensive line. Caden Cyrus, he got his first start tonight. And at times that showed. And so, the biggest thing is we got one more game. Hopefully we got clinched at least 2 home games here. We got so much we got to get better at, and play better at. That's where we're at.
Kind of an aside, I think Brock broke his school passing record tonight.
I'm sure
he went over 2,000. He's over 4,000 for his career now. I mean, just his impact on the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a coach on the field. He's the leader of the pack, especially now with Silas out. And, we got to lean on him sometimes. And I thought he came out in the first half. They were just loading the box, daring us to throw. And they did a good job. They played a lot of cover 2. And we haven't played a team play cover 2 in a while. So I just thought they did a good job.
On the 2-point conversion, is that if it was you, do you go for that or are you tied up?
No, you go for the win. Yeah, he made the exact right call.
Right.
I've done it 4 times and 3 times come up short, but that one time you do win. But when you're the underdog and you're on the road, you go for the win. And it was a good call by him.
A little upset you couldn't get a little more pressure on their quarterback?
Yeah, I was surprised we couldn't. One, Riddle, being banged up a little bit, and we'll go to work on that on Monday. I was surprised, but what they were doing is he gets the ball out fast, and they were doing a lot of really quick stuff, and he didn't have to, they didn't do anything long tonight, so they just kind of dinked and dunked us, and that takes our 2 edge rushers out of the game a little bit.
It doesn't matter if you win by 1 or 60. The points are going to be the same.
That's right, and sometimes you got to win ugly, and it sure beats the upset. And like I said, I think there's a lot of teachable moments tonight. I really do. I think there's a lot of teachable moments. But I don't want to take anything away from Nicholas County. I thought they battled. I knew they would. They've always battled us tough, and I thought their coach did a good job. But we're a fast tempo team, and we were not allowed to go fast. And when you can't, when you practice every day to snap the ball within 12 seconds and you can never do it, it kind of disrupts your offense, because our offense is not built to take 30 seconds in between plays. We want to go fast, and we were just never allowed to do it tonight.
John, I appreciate the time as always. Thank you.